I'm in a mental place where I can upload twice a week. I'm trying to get better at this whole YouTube schedule thing. I've never really tried to do anything like this before. But Slime Rancher recently went on sale, and it's a game I've wanted to play for a while. I've never really gotten that. I'm trying to think of how to word things as I'm thinking them. I've never played Slime Rancher before. I loaded it just to get a feel and mess with audio settings so that it's not too terribly loud. And hopefully wispy. Hopefully this works out well. I like the look of this raccoon cat looking slime. And at that, we will start our new save. I put a little bit of work into my first save just to, like I said before, get a feel for the game and whether or not I actually felt like it would be a good idea to record it for YouTube. 1,000 light years away from Earth, on a planet known as the Far, Far Range, Beatrix LeBeau begins her first day as a slime rancher. And here we are. Do I have a bee butt, or is that a part of the gun? Oh man, I really hope I have a bee butt. I don't think there's a third person. Oh, that's not a good noise. Let us suck up some slimes. Pink slime, their coral hue is scientifically proven to be the color of cheer. That's not right. The color of happiness is yellow. And now that we have sucked up a couple, we launch them into this corral. These are upgrades you can buy for your corral, and they are pretty useful. Are we gonna get any more tips, or is that it? The game tells you how to move and what your general quest is, and then you get to it, I guess. These are fruits and vegetables. Like it says there, you need to feed your slimes for them to produce. Oh, what is it? Plort, I think. Plort. And then you sell it here for various amounts of money that raise and fall. I believe dependent on how frequently you actually sell them. So like if you try to just farm one type, you severely tank the general profit from it. Hen. This is a hen, a hearty chicken bred to be twice as tasty as its cousin on Earth. That is a fat chicken. Oh jeez. We're gonna chuck some food in there at them. And they are going to produce plort. These pink gems. Hey, go eat. Eat. There we go. You can sort of force them to eat. I have acquired a slime plort. When slimes eat, they make plorts. Head on over to the plort market to cash in your plort. That was a lot of plorts. And here come more. The plort market. The plort market gives you new bugs for your hard-earned plorts. Shoot a plort into the plort market and earn some cash. Yeah, left click is shoot. Shoot your plorts. That about covers the basics. You've learned the fundamentals. Now it's time to get out there and explore. Explore for plorts. Remember, the best way to become a pro ranger is to experiment. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Can I? Plort collector. That was very useful in the world I made before. I think that is going to be my first, I guess, mission, is buying a plort collector for this. Well, I'll get to that machine later when it's actually ready to be used. So we are now in the Dry Reef, a coral-crusted ocean floor that now basks under a golden sun. On your farm, you can make a lot of this stuff. You can make plots for farms to grow your own crops, but at the same time, it's typically a good idea to actually, do I even want pink slimes? I could just skip pink, go right for wow, already that is I forgot, a lucky slime. I can't do anything. Actually, if it stays there for a little bit, and I come down here, there's a chickadee, but that's not, is it chickadee or chickadoo? Chickadoo. I need that, but grown up. Neko, and then. That was actually not a hen. That was a roosto, I believe it's called. Oh, come on, come on. It's probably gone by now. So, if you notice here, oh, my Largo slimes are large slime hybrids, formed when a slime eats a plort unlike its own. Vac to keep them on your nozzle or to shoot them flying. So they basically get very large like this, and then you can't suck them up into your pockets. You can just carry one at a time, so they are significantly harder to manage. I don't want these. I don't want these. I'm gonna skip pink slimes. That lucky slime's probably gone by now. So occasionally you can get a rare slime like that lucky slime to show up. roosto, which, as far as I know, are the only meat classifications of food. Like, there's different types of food. Uh, if you look in the top right, oh no, that was terrible. Okay, I can do it for this one over here. In the top right, this is a pink Gordo. Its diet is everything, which means it will eat every type of food. And I think there's only three. There's meat, veggies, and fruits. We're gonna chuck fruit at it, and it'll get large. It's starting to shake because it's about to explode. And that is necessary for, I don't want to say completing the story to this game, because I honestly don't know if there's a story. Ooh, we got a Q-berry. Delicate, sweet, and they never roll off the table because they're cubes. And a slime key, an ancient key for an ancient lock. That was funny. That pink slime over here. I think I'm gonna drop the pogo fruit. I want this, the rock slime. These slime are totally metal. I think that's supposed to be a pun. But, I think they're... Oh, those ones too. Those are pretty good. No, I'm good. I'm looking for rock slimes right now, and I think I've only got the two, which is a little unfortunate. Man. Okay, I'm gonna chuck those because I don't have room for them, and I'm gonna pick up this phosphor slime. The softly glowing heralds of starlight. They are a slime that they despawn in the day. So when sunlight hits them, you lose any that you had not stored. You can keep them in your gun. Actually, there is a story to this game. Get out of here. These are all around the game. This entire cave system was sealed off from a cave when I first discovered it. Maybe that's why the fellows up ahead are so grumpy. Haven't had a bite in a long time. In any case, don't let that long-awaited bite come from your own rump. Bring some food to calm them down. Oh, that's handy. So these are very angry slimes. Ah, and they hurt. They hurt. They do a sort of ground pound attack. Oh no. This is a tartar. A tar. Those awful ravenous rainbows. So the thing about those, they take other slimes and then they turn them into tars as well. A tartar. A tar. I think it's there's a Slimepedia. Slimes. The tar. Okay. The tar are formed when a largo Largo is these. Any slime that has eaten a secondary plort that was not its own. The Tara are formed when a Largo eats a plort unlike the ones it produces. So when it eats a secondary plort that isn't either of the first two that it produces, a terrible transformation occurs that turns the slime into a sludge filled with a swirling, prismatic array of colors and a relentless appetite. The Tara seek only to consume and replicate. So they will eat everything in sight, every slime in sight, and you as a ranger. And then I think other Largo slime that they eat become tar as well. The only way to stop a tar outside of incinerating it or throwing it into the slime sea is with fresh water. One splash will stop a tar from spawning a new tar, and repeated splashes will destroy it entirely. Alternatively, many rangers recommend running away with their arms waving and screaming. I'm not gonna read all of that. I gotta get back to my ranch. I forgot there's a sprint. Whoops. Actually, I'm going to eat you and see if there are any additional rock slimes around here. Unfortunately, I don't think there are. I think it's just pink and cats and occasionally phosphor slimes. Sometimes they stack on top of each other like these two, and they can get pretty high. I think the highest I've seen was 4. I think the only way to make them separate is to either wait for them to naturally do it themselves, or you just vacuum them up. Okay. So, okay. No, it's all going bad. Get out of here. Don't you dare. Get out of here. I've only got one. I am already down half of what I had. Honestly, this probably isn't really the time to be picky, but I'm going to anyway. Give me that. And eat more, please. Just gonna chuck these hens around. Chuck this fruit in that corner over there. And I'm gonna chuck that for 21. Make that 42. Bloop. 21. We are almost there, actually. Something we can do right now is explore for naturally made plorts like these and they'll just eat it up. Get out of here. Farming Largo slimes is definitely a way to make money. It's not my personal preferred way because they are a terrible hassle to deal with, and just they're too much. Ooh, 700 almost. With that, we can buy a plort collector. And now we no longer have to worry about picking up after this guy. He can just eat his food, and the plorts will get collected, and we can sell them at our own leisure. I think. Oh, I just saw that spawn. Creepy. I think now that we have a plort collector for the rock slime, it might be a good idea. Don't you dare. It might be a good idea to collect some pink slimes for their own growl that we will make after we get a bit more money. And actually, we are going to explore just a little bit further into this area, which is sort of the third one that you can go to. Maybe I am mistaken. There it is. I was expecting rock slimes here. And actually, just around this corner here is another Gordo that we are going to take care of eventually. Probably not anytime soon. Get out of here. I am very not fond of the Largo slimes because they're just so massive and in the way. Man, I wonder if all of these guys are interfering. Oh, something interesting about the Largo slimes is when they eat a plort and then they become Largo, their diets are actually combined. So, oh, there's no examples. The pink slime is kind of a bad example. So the pink slime can eat everything. No matter what it eats, it will always create a plort. But something like the rock slime, in the top right, you can see its diet is vegetables. Oh, another. There's gonna be some over here. But if you is cat slime, tabby slime. Its diet is meat. So if it were to eat a rock plort, then it would become able to produce plort from both vegetables and meat. And then in addition to that, it would produce both rock and tabby plort at the same time. So in one sense, it's sort of a 2-for-1 farm, but they're just such a hassle that they're not really worth it. Do we have one? But with these two here, we're gonna get more. Oh, come on. These rock plorts are actually mildly dangerous to farm because they will constantly try to attack you. I believe unless you buy a music box. The music box plays a soothing tune that greatly reduces slime agitation. I don't know if what they do when they attack is technically agitation, but I've never bought it, so I've never experimented with it. Well, okay, and at that we can buy another corral. We're gonna chuck all of our pink slimes in here. And I want all this fruit. Eat up. Eat up. Sure, have an end. And now, oh man, I was way too early with that. You kind of have to be a little careful with how you shoot them, because you want to keep them inside their corral, otherwise they get all over the place and it can be annoying to try to deal with. And there are a couple solutions to that. With all of these, you can double the wall height, which just doubles this, I believe. You can buy an air net, which an air net is a force barrier that covers the top of a corral. It can take a few hits before needing to recharge. And then also, you can get a solar shield, which will encase a corral in a dim shade, protecting slimes sensitive to light, like those phosphor slimes. Well, I think that was a rather productive first episode. I will try to post. I'm saying a lot of us in this episode. I will try to post twice a week. This being the second series. I should probably try to script this, at least the ending, so it's not all long and dragged out like it is. Thank you very much for watching though, and I will see you later.